Deal Squad, man. You guys know what time it is, man. We're not even gonna have the face cam on today, so bear with me. But I just want to get straight into the point for you guys. So we're gonna be breaking down the SPY for SPY Sundays, and we're gonna be going over the news before we open up tomorrow. First, I want to see what happened so far during this Asian session open, right? The Asian session opens up for futures at 3 p.m. on Sunday. So far during the futures, we have gone up just a little bit, moving a little stagnant. We'll see what happens overnight. Overnight, we've just moved up a little bit, right? But see here on the 15-minute time frame. Let's review what happened last week. So right here on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that we ended up on Thursday actually. So Thursday we ended up gapping up, right? So we ended up gapping up, moving up to the upside and testing them all-time highs again. But if we go back to the hour time frame, we can see what happened on Wednesday. We ended up moving down to the downside. We was in this range between 775 and around 770. You can see on Monday we ended up moving a bit to the downside, and then for us to move down to the downside Tuesday, for us to come back up Wednesday, and then finish up even higher on Thursday, Friday, rejecting from them all-time highs, right? So that is where we at, right? So I have us in between this box between 779 and 776, 775, I should say, as support, right? You can mark this little 778 level as well as a little level to watch, because that is where we rejected. One second, sorry guys. But that is where we rejected off of on Friday, right? I thought we would come up all the way to the 779 level, but we ended up just rejecting from that 778 level and coming down, bouncing off 775, which is the support level. So you guys already know what I'm looking at for Monday opening tomorrow. We're going to be watching these two levels, right? We're going to be watching that area between 778 and 779, right? If you want to look to get shorts from that area, or if you want to look for us to hold above and go even higher, you know, you can do that, right? So if something at 779, you might do something like this, right? And come back lower. You might do something like this and come lower and not get above it, or you might be doing something like this. If we want to get all the way that high overnight, you get above it, you come back down, test it again, and go even higher. If we want to bounce off of this level and play at this level of 775, right? Something that we can see that happened last time is that bounce from 775 back up to 778, right? So that's something that you can look for. You can also look for something like we're going to go this way, then come we back up this way, and then come back down, and then bounce up again, right? That's something to also look for. And then right here, you can easily just move down to the downside, break that level, test that level again, and go further down. But that 775 level is the level to watch. Last time we got to this level, we bounced up. If we go to the daily time frame, you can see that on the daily time frame, we are failing to get past that 767 level, right? Even moving up further to that 769, that's acting as a good support. So if we want to come down to that level throughout the week and then come back up, that's something to watch. Do we get past this prime time level, right? We're sitting here at all-time highs still. Market likes to take a breather when it's at all-time highs, but we don't know how big of a breather we get, right? We may still run up even more. I was looking earlier, and just for us rising from where we are now to 800 is just a 3% gain, right? So a 3% gain to $800 is where we can finally touch. We're only $25 away from it currently. But if you want to get to $850, let's say we want to get to $850, that's a 10% gain, right? So 10% away from $850 on the SPY, right? So those are the scenarios that I'll be watching for tomorrow when we open up in the morning, or just throughout the day tomorrow. Let's look on CNBC for the news. You guys know we gotta do the news. Japan second quarter GDP. So the economy in Japan grew 1.1%. We don't have any crazy Trump news. Let's see what's going on here. Stock futures are a little changed after S&P 500 post 3-week win streak. So that's something interesting to look at too. We have been on a 3-week win streak. This is the weekly time frame on the SPY, the S&P 500. You can see the green candle week 1, green candle week 2, week 3, green candle, right? Let's see how long we can hold these green candles in this movement that we have. Let's go back to CNBC. Okay. Wall Street is coming off 3 consecutive weeks of gains for the S&P 500. Investors appear increasingly comfortable with the current backdrop, leaving the bears with fewer and fewer narratives to chew on. So it's looking for a more bullish and upside movement than anything. That's what we're looking like. The more tests that the bulls pass, the more emboldened they are to push equity markets higher. So as long as it keeps getting the bulls, and we keep just passing these tests as far as the market staying strong, and we keep moving up to the upside, because anytime the market wants to go back down, we end up staying strong and we go back up. That will give all more reason for market to slowly trickle higher and trickle higher. So we rejected last week, Thursday and Friday. So let's see what happens on Monday tomorrow, right? You can see that's Thursday, that's Friday. So now what does Monday want to do? What kind of candle do we get? Do we get a green candle to the upside? Do we get a sideways candle that just stays stagnant? Or do we get a red candle to the downside? Investors are in for a week with fewer catalysts on the calendar. Though the Federal Reserve posts its latest meeting minutes Wednesday, a slew of retail earnings are also on tap. Walmart results for earnings are on Thursday. Home Depot and Lowe's report Tuesday and Wednesday. On the economic front, investors will be watching for the August Empire State Manufacturing Index, as well as the NAHB Housing Market Index for August. So this is what we're looking at for tomorrow. We don't have much coming up this week as far as news, any catalyst that will move the market, which is a good week for the market. Like if you want to trade, this is a good week for the price action. You don't have to worry about much manipulation, much volatility. Let's see, right? Let's see on the weeks with the news looking like this and a little dry. It gives us more room to maneuver. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I just wanted to get you guys updated. As always, man, if you guys want to stay updated with me, come on and come join us in our community at Full Circle Wealth. We just went live last Wednesday. All you gotta do is click the link in the bio. We drop videos. My boy does the crypto. I'm over here doing the stocks. We do Monday Madness every week. We do Tuesday Takedown for the crypto every week, and we go live Wealth Wednesday every week. I drop stock analysis in here, technical analysis. We go live in the Discord. We do it all within the Discord. But I just wanted to get you guys updated for SPY Sundays. Once again, the levels I'm looking at is that 779 level and that 775 level. Do we break above and retest? Do we reject at any of these levels? Whatever it is, these are the levels that I'm looking at. And for you guys tomorrow, I just wanted to get you guys updated with my thought process. This is not financial advice, but for anybody who wants to learn how to navigate the stock market and read it for yourself, how I do it, go ahead, click the link in the bio, and come join us so you can learn for yourself. It's your boy Official Go Getter, and I am out. Once again, we don't have the face cam coming on today. It's been a busy day today for me, but I still wanted to show up for you guys. But as always, catch me in the Discord community at Full Circle Wealth. It's your boy Go Getter. I'm out.